Welcome back to Living 757, everyone. Now that Virginia's back open, Ashley, I think it's time for a little adult time, don't you think? Right? Yeah. Well, joining us today is the Connect in the 757. And if you're looking to enjoy a little wine or some good eats, you definitely want to get information from this guy. Welcome back to Living 757, our good friend Patrick Evans Hylton. How you doing there, Mr. Hylton?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
We are doing well. I'm doing great. I can't speak for Ashley.
I'm great too. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah. So Patrick, let's talk food. Okay. I understand Scotty Quixx is the place to go. Is that right?
You know, I love Scotty Quixx. They have been around for quite some time now. They're in the London Bridge area of Virginia Beach. And just think of them as kind of this little neighborhood Cheers. It's a smallish restaurant. There's a sports bar, so there's always something on television to watch. But literally, you go in, and if they don't know your name, somebody sitting around the table knows your name. That's for sure. And it's good, solid food from Marc Ford, and then good, solid cocktails from his wife, Crystal Ford. And they're always there, so everything is always on point.
Wow, sounds like Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And, they've got a new menu, too. So I've got a few items here. I do suffer for my art, and I'm so sorry that you're not here to share on these. But, I'm going to also have some photos and also some more information on the blog, which I'll share and also be on my Virginia Eats and Drinks. But my goodness, look at that. That's the Litigator sandwich. It was named after an attorney that comes in. Look at that bad boy. There is a toasted bun. It is smoked turkey. It is slaw. It's just a little bit of everything. Good tomatoes on it. It is so smack your mama good that it's not even silly. Everybody also loves street style corn, and so they have a dip that incorporates that and these big, juicy, plump, succulent shrimp with their tricolored chips that you can dip right into that. And then, as if that is not enough, they make their own pork rinds, their own freaking pork rinds. And so some of them, and so who does that? And so if you haven't had homemade pork rinds before, you are in for a treat because, oh my gosh, these are light, they're crisp, they're airy. These happen to have Old Bay on them, but they have different flavors, including a cinnamon sugar. And a shout out to Crystal. It is afternoon after all, but it's not quite 5. But my watch broke years and years ago. So, oh my God, they have this, which is a sand and beach. It is rum. It's coconut rum. It is rum chata, and it is pineapple juice. And it's literally just like you're laying on some kind of sandy beach.
Oh, you're speaking Ashley's language now.
Yeah.
So good. And then they have this broken bones margarita, because I think if you have too many, you might end up with a few broken bones. But it's not only tequila, it's also moonshine in it. Yes, moonshine from our friends up at Belle Isle Moonshine in Richmond. And this is their honey habanero moonshine. So this little bad boy also has a kick to it, too. So we love Scotty Quixx, just your great little neighborhood place. And it is definitely some place to go and check out, no matter where you are.
Yeah. Now, if I disappear, I'm on my way to help you drink those yummy looking drinks. And
cheers.
Of yummy drinks, I see you have a bottle of something that looks amazing in front of you. What are you drinking?
Yes. It's June. It is National Rosé Wine Month. And so we need an excuse for that anyway, right? But oh my gosh, our good friend Mark Sauter, who is a super sommelier, he's one of the owners of Zoe's Restaurant. Most people don't realize he also has a wine shop there. So he has all kinds of great rosés to celebrate with any. And I just wanted to kind of show a few tips. We're also going to have more on the blog too, to really kind of make your most of your rosé. And that's just to make sure that this is nice and chilled. You're going to swirl it. You want to smell that nice aroma, and then you want to taste.
Yeah, see, that was for me to understand because, I don't know how to drink wine, so I would have just poured the whole thing into.
Well, my good friend Frank Morgan, who has the blog Drink What You Like, that is true, and you should. And goodness knows, back in my high school days, this would have probably been Boone's Farm. But
same.
Slight confession. But, there are some ways to enjoy a glass of wine where you really do make the most of it,
Okay.
and that's what life's about, isn't it?
That's right. Now, real quick, before we get out of here, back to the delicious food, Patrick, tell us what's happening in the coastal Virginia cuisine scene.
Absolutely. There's a couple of food news items that you can use here that you should know. Number one, Rogman's, one of our absolute favorite barbecue restaurants. They've been around since the 20s. They had actually had to close their Suffolk location, but they have found a new home. They're now soon going to open up in Western Branch.
Mm-hmm.
Also, our good friends at Westside Produce, we love them. Just think of this perfect little green grocery inside with all these fresh produce items and made in Virginia things. They are celebrating their 9th year, so happy birthday to the Hollies there.
Yeah.
Also, if you are going out fishing, Well Hung Provisions is now offering sandwiches and other tasty things. They'll meet you at the dock at 30, and then you can pick those up. You don't have to get up and try to find a place that's open or make your own sandwiches. And last but not least, let's make whoopie, guys. It is the whoopie pie of the month from Cafe Stella. This is blueberry lemon, delish, and available through the end of the month. And if that's not smack your mama good either, I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I can get away with smacking my mama, but we certainly appreciate you, Patrick Evans.
I appreciate y'all too. Yes, thank you.